So good day everyone. Our lesson is branches of accounting. We already know what is accounting and what is the purpose of doing accounting, or maybe in our perspective, doing bookkeeping in the business. Now we need to discuss further and understand what are the different branches of accounting. Kasi hindi naman porke sinabing accounting, yun na lang yun. There are a lot of branches. For example, in science, di ba, there are a lot of branches of science like chemistry, biology, zoology, physics, and many more. In accounting, meron din. We also have the different branches and of course the different profession related to accounting. So branches of accounting. So accounting is divided into several branches to better serve the needs of different users with varying information needs. These branches sometimes overlap and they are often closely intertwined. So as what is being said here, accounting is divided into different groups, into different branches to serve different sets of users. Kasi may mga user na good for ganitong branch of accounting lang, meron naman na ganitong branch din ng accounting. So, varying users will need also varying branches of accounting and parang specialization lang siya, di ba? For example, yung sa doctor, di ba may mga doctor na pediatrician which is intended for young people. Meron namang internist which is for older people. Merong mga OB/GYN para sa mga buntis. So similar to that is also related to accounting. Now, I will give you time to think first. Write into a paper what are the different branches of accounting that you think. Kung meron kayong idea. Okay? So, nakalista ba kamo sa different branches? So, we will see kung yung inlista nyo is really andito sa mga nakalist or sa set of branches of accounting. So, we will go first with financial accounting. Financial accounting is the broadest branch and is focused on the needs of external users. So, financial accounting is primarily concerned with the recognition, measurement, and communication of economic activities. This information is communicated in a complete set of financial statements. It is assumed under this branch that the users have one common information need. Financial accounting conforms with accounting standards developed by standard-setting bodies. In the Philippines, there is a council created to set this standard. So, in financial accounting, it is more of focus sa external users. So maybe example here are the creditors, the suppliers, and so on and so forth. So examples of these financial reports include the balance sheet, statement of financial condition, yun yung pangalan ngayon ni balance sheet. Sa income statement naman, ang bago yung pangalan is, or similar is, the profit and loss statement or statement of comprehensive income. Depende yan siya sa organization that are using the name. And statement of cash flows, financial accounting is primarily concerned with processing historical data, although financial accounting generally meets the needs of external users. Internal users of accounting information also use this information for their decision-making needs. So, bakit merong financial accounting? Why are we giving importance to external users? Kasi sinabi dito, it is primarily concerned with the external users. So, bakit ganon? Why are we concerned with external users? Where in fact, dapat focus tayo more of the internal. Because in business, we also have external factors. Like for example, if the branch want to expand a business, Of course, unless na lang kung financially capable siya, but still, masking financially capable, there are still organizations that are expanding their business through borrowings or through loans. So yung loans or borrowings, nire-request yan sa mga financial institutions like banks. Now, the banks will also going to require proof that the company or the one who is going to apply for a loan has the capacity to pay. That is why titingnan ni bangko or titingnan ni financial institution ang mga financial statements like balance sheet, income statement, and statement of cash flows. So basically, ito yung mga titingnan nila na mga accounting outputs or accounting financial reports to check and to determine the capability of the company to pay. And of course, there are other users of the financial statements. And if you are going to pursue a business course, you will learn also that through these financial reports, we also conclude other things. We can say their profitability, we can check their profitability, we can check their ROI, return of investment, using these financial reports. Okay? So that's the importance of financial accounting. Now, another branch of accounting is management or managerial accounting. So, management accounting is actually more of talagang nagiging course siya ngayon, BS Management Accounting. So, management accounting emphasizes the preparation and analysis of accounting information within the organization. So, yun yung pinagkaiba nila with financial accounting. Yung focus naman ni managerial accounting from the word management also is within the organization. The objective of managerial accounting is to provide timely and relevant information for those internal users of accounting information such as sino yung mga internal users, we have the managers and the employees para diin for their decision-making needs. So oftentimes, these are sensitive information and is not distributed to those outside the business. So in managerial accounting or management accounting, yung focus is within the organization. So the information being presented by the management accounting staff are only for those that are inside the organization. It is prohibited to being leaked to outsiders. So for example, prices, plans to open up branches, customer lists, and etc. These are examples of sensitive information because it is more of the concern of the organization. So ang focus nila is within the organization lang. So that is why etong mga informations na to are being restricted to be shared to outsiders. And managerial accounting involves financial analysis, budgeting and forecasting, cost analysis, evaluation of business decisions, and similar areas. Now, let's go with government accounting. Government accounting is the process of recording, analyzing, classifying, summarizing, communicating, and interpreting financial information about the government in aggregate and in detail, reflecting transactions and other economic events involving the receipt, spending, transfer, usability, and disposition of assets and liabilities. This branch of accounting deals with how the funds of the government are recorded and reported. So basically, government accounting is more focused of the accounting in the government. So andito yung mga sinasabi nila like ito yung mga transactions which is very vital in government accounting. Each government agency has an accounting department. But still, this accounting department is still subject to COA. So what is COA? It's the Commission on Audit. So ang accounting department within the government agency is entitled, kumbaga pa sila yung magiging management accounting. Yung accounting department within the management can be considered as management accounting because they are concerned with their own agency. Si COA, ang concern niya is the check, kumbaga pa daw siya yung auditor within the government. Okay? Now, let's go with auditing. There are two types of auditing, external and internal auditing. So that is why may mga sinasabi tayong internal auditors and meron namang external auditors. So anong pinagkaiba ni internal at saka ni external? Of course, si internal auditor is already employed within the organization. So empleyado siya sa organization. So for example, in Holy Child, ang internal auditor is empleyado ni Holy Child. When we say external auditor, it is a third-party auditor. Meaning, yung third party is parang outsider siya, gin-outsource lang, gin-hire to audit certain organizations. So they are being paid per transaction. So example, mag-audit this year for this year's transaction. So they will be paid for their auditing of this year's transaction. So external auditing refers to the examination of financial statements by an independent CPA or certified public accountant with the purpose of expressing an opinion as to fairness or of presentation and compliance with the generally accepted accounting principles or GAAP. So this is our guidelines, kumbaga pag-guide na ng mga auditors. The audit does not cover 100% of the accounting records, but the CPA reviews a selected sample of these records and issues an audit report. So internal auditing deals with determining the operational efficiency of the company regarding the protection of the company's assets, accuracy, and reliability of the accounting data, and adherence to certain management policies. It focuses on evaluating the adequacy of a company's internal control structure by testing segregation of duties, policies and procedures, degrees of authorization, and other controls implemented by management. So basically, internal auditing is more concerned on the implementation of the management because they are employees of the organization itself. Now, I will give you time to think within yourself selves lang, ano bang pinagkaiba ni external tsaka ni internal auditors? Now, we will go now to tax accounting. So tax accounting helps clients follow rules set by tax authorities. It includes tax planning and preparation of tax returns. It also involves determination of income tax and other taxes. Tax advisory services such as ways to minimize taxes legally, evaluation of the consequences of tax decisions and other tax-related matters. So, syempre, tax accounting from the name itself is related to tax-related matters. So, sila tong accountant for tax-related matters. Cost accounting, sometimes considered as a subset of management accounting. Cost accounting refers to the recording, presentation, and analysis of manufacturing costs. So cost accounting is very useful in manufacturing businesses since they have the most complicated costing process. So maybe it's a cost accounting, it deals more of the costing. So that is why it is being said that it is useful in manufacturing businesses because in manufacturing businesses, sila talaga yung primary source of the material. So kung sila yung primary source of the material, they set the price. And then, kung may distributor or si merchandising, bibili niya yun, dadagdag lang siya ng profit margin niya, and that will be the merchandising or the distributor's price. That is why very important si cost accounting sa manufacturing. It's because they are the ones determining what is the correct price of the product. Meaning, it is cost lang. How much is the cost in producing 1 unit of product? So that is why cost accounting is very relevant to manufacturing businesses. So cost accountants also analyze actual and standard costs to help managers determine future courses of action regarding the company's operations. Cost accounting will also help the owner set the selling price of his products. This is the most important part ni cost accounting. Ito talaga yung main job ni accounting. It's to set the selling price of the products na hindi malulugi at hindi rin masyadong mataas yung presyo ni product. So for example, if the cost accounting record shows the total cost to produce one can of sardines is 50 pesos, assuming lang, then the owner can set the selling price at 60 pesos. Now, why is it very important to determine the cost of the product? Because kung magpinataka ka lang sa costing or sa presyo, hindi mo mabalaan kung ang presyo mo is palugi, di ba? We need to determine how much is the raw materials, the price of the raw materials. How much is the labor, how much is the overhead cost, and then we are going to add that to determine the unit cost of the product. And then we will add the profit margin, so we will determine now the selling price of the product. That is the importance of cost accounting. Now, let's go with accounting education. So simply, accounting education is the branch of accounting which deals with developing future accountants by creating relevant accounting curriculum. Accounting professionals can become faculty members of educational institutions. Accounting educators contribute to the development of the profession through their effective teaching, publications of the research, and influencing students to pursue careers in accounting. Accounting teachers share their knowledge on accounting so that students are informed of the importance of accounting and its use in our daily lives. So simply, accounting education are accounting teachers. So yun lang yun. Accounting research. Accounting research focuses on the search for new knowledge on the effects of economic events, on the process of summarizing, analyzing, verifying, and reporting standardized financial information, and on the effects of reported information on economic events. Researchers typically choose a subject area and a methodology on which to focus their efforts. The subject matter of accounting research may include information systems, auditing and assurance, corporate governance, financials, managerial, and tax. Accounting research plays an essential part in creating new knowledge. Academic accounting research addresses all aspects of the accounting profession using a scientific method. Practicing accountants also conduct accounting research that focuses on solving problems for a client or group of clients. The accounting research helps standard-setting bodies around the world to develop new standards that will address recent issues or trend in global business. So basically, kung may R&D, research and development, that is the focus of accounting research. Research and development. Okay? So those are the different branches of accounting that we are going to deal if you will pursue your accounting profession. Thank you for listening.